You want to make a tangible impact in your community, but you also need to build the kind of high-level professional skills that catch an employer's eye. A well-executed service learning project does both. The challenge lies in organization. When you teach complex topics like environmental sustainability to youth, the risk of failure from poor execution is remarkably high. This is especially true when your target audience lives in extreme constraints. Designing interventions for underprivileged communities means navigating cramped, highly challenging living situations. To avoid failing the community you want to help, we use a proven 4-phase academic framework. It provides a strict method to plan, execute, and evaluate your community education project. Following this structure transforms a simple volunteering stint into a defendable, resume-ready display of complex problem-solving and team leadership. First, you build the foundation. Form a dedicated team of 3 to 4 members and lock in a specific sustainability theme, something practical like energy efficiency or conducting a home waste audit. Next, draft a concrete project proposal. You need specific activity designs, mapped out lesson plans, and ready-to-use worksheets before you ever step foot in a classroom. Warning tone. As you plan, you must account for the too difficult trap. This is the primary reason early plans fall apart when they meet reality. This table logs problems encountered by university teams. Facilitators consistently designed projects considered too difficult, overestimating their students' language proficiency. By the second reflection journal, the number of students who found the project unattractive jumped significantly. Ignoring baseline proficiency creates an unengaged audience. Effective educational planning requires you to aggressively simplify complex concepts into universally accessible formats rather than showcasing your own advanced knowledge. Once your simplified curriculum is drafted, you move to the briefing session. This is your first operational meeting with the school children. There are clear logistics to handle here. You deliver a 1-page schedule summary to the kids, take them on a facility tour to break the ice, and actively observe their backgrounds. Immediately after this briefing, your team writes a mandatory reflection journal. You sit down and explicitly compare your initial assumptions about the project against the reality you just observed. You will likely notice shy behavior or varying capability levels among the children. Spotting these traits early is the most valuable insight you can extract from the meeting. This phase is required because the briefing session acts as a necessary reality check, forcing your team to audit and recalibrate the curriculum before any actual teaching begins. Now we transition into the actual rendering service phase. Your team steps into the classroom and officially delivers the adjusted activities to the students. To survive this phase, you must implement a strict daily review. Every single day, immediately after the teaching period ends, your team holds an internal evaluation to figure out what worked and what didn't. Even with a revised plan, the most frequent obstacle you will face is passive participation and a lack of initiative from the students. Teams overcome this by changing their approach. This table shows a 40% jump in facilitators, making teaching styles more interactive. To support this, they alter actual activities and concurrently redistribute the workload among team members. This creates an adaptation loop. You teach the material, review the results, adjust the lesson, and repeat the process the next day. Navigating this relentless daily iteration is how your team rapidly acquires high-stress flexibility and crisis management skills in real time. Successful service delivery relies on your ability to master the art of the active, on-the-fly pivot. Once the teaching is done, you reach the climax of the project framework, organizing a formal end-of-subject symposium. This event flips the dynamic. Your team steps back to act purely as event organizers, while the school children take the stage to present what they've learned to school principals and subject leaders. After the symposium, you wrap up with final administrative requirements. Your team drafts a second reflection journal to evaluate your performance and compiles a comprehensive summative report. The summative report must explicitly link the theoretical academic knowledge from your university coursework directly to the tangible actions you just took in the community. The symposium and report are vital final steps. They transform a localized, temporary teaching effort into a permanent, documented professional achievement. By the end of the framework, you have successfully guided a complex initiative from a theoretical concept through the reality of execution to a formalized public review. This chart offers quantitative proof. Facilitators report a 22% increase in problem-solving and decision-making skills. Beyond technical ability, data shows huge secondary gains, a 39% spike in societal contribution and a 23% increase in self-understanding. These verified metrics prove you now possess tangible, adaptable leadership experience that is highly valued in the professional market. If you're ready to build those skills, the next step is simple. Download the attached proposal template below and start assembling your core team today.